Hello everybody, my name is Vin. I'm a certified carnivore coach at meatrx.com, and today's video, the first real video for this channel aside from the introduction, I just wanted to be upfront and honest and go and pretty much inform you guys, for anyone who sees this in years to come, what my current protocol is and why. So it'll be a pretty simple video. I'm going to keep it pretty short. I'll just go over what my goals are, which is why I'm eating this way, and that's probably the most important thing, followed by what I eat, when I eat, and why. And the last three will be in a mixed order. But the first one, what my goals are. So I started eating the way I currently eat, and I am eating carnivore and I am fasting, just to get that up front. I started eating the way I currently eat because I was 69 kilos and 22-ish% body fat. So to put that in imperial units, I was 152 pounds, and that is at 5'5.5", roughly, maybe 5'6". I forget which one I'm closer to. So 22% body fat, not great. I wasn't happy with that, and I've always wanted to be at around the 12 to 15% body fat. Never quite got there before, but now that I really have my strategies nailed down, this cut has been incredibly simple, and so let's just say I went from 22% body fat and now I'm at 19.5-ish. And so with a couple kilos, I really don't have much to go. This is very achievable, and I have had no issues, aside from some sleep factors, but I won't go into that in this video. Anyway, point is, I'm currently doing a cutting protocol with the purpose of cutting weight quickly whilst maintaining as much muscle mass as I possibly can while in doing so. Now, how do I eat? The way I eat at the moment is a 95% carnivore diet. That looks like pretty much 80 to 90% beef in terms of the actual food I put in my mouth. It's beef, very small amount of chicken, very small amount of like processed meats. So that's like the another 10 to 15%, and then 5% is things like breading on chicken tenders if I eat chicken tenders, sauces if I put it on meat, and yeah, like some of the seasonings I use have a little bit of carbs in them, so it's like very, very low carbs usually, and I graph this and track it quite extensively. I'm at about a 30 grams or less carbs a day whilst eating approximately 2,400 plus calories. So what that looks like is, I think in steak equivalents, it's roughly 0.84 to 0.9 kilograms of steak. So about 1.8 to 2.2 pounds, something like that, along those lines. So that's what I eat when I eat. So that's what I eat, then when. When do I eat? It's a cutting protocol, so I wouldn't recommend this to everyone. This is purely for if you want to cut weight quickly while maintaining muscle mass. I eat alternate day fasting, using an alternate day fasting protocol. In my case, that means one meal every 2 days. It might sound crazy, but maybe as I get deeper into some of these videos and explain the effects of carnivore and fasting used together, but also some of the intricacies regarding fasting when that translates to hunger and satiety. When I get to things like that, maybe it'll become more obvious. But at the moment, yes, if you think I'm hungry, you're wrong. I actually almost never get hungry in my current diet. In fact, I feel full for pretty much the entirety of the first day of my eating schedule. So if you consider in 47/48 hour blocks, so 2 days blocks, I eat at 5 a.m. to about 8 a.m. in the morning, somewhere in there. But when I start eating, it usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour to finish, just because of how much food I'm eating. I get all about 2,000 to 3,000 calories in one go. Then I stop eating there, and then it's straight fasting until 2 days later at the same time. 47 hours later. So that's what and when. Why I do it that way. So carnivore is fantastic for satiety, which is why I eat it that way. I also think it's probably the best diet for health. The science is always going to be out for that one. But from what I've seen, what I've experienced, I feel like the carnivore diet, as opposed to keto, paleo, pretty much anything else, as long as you like, paleo is a bit of a misnomer because you can be carnivore, you can be paleo, you can be carnivore, keto, and paleo all at the same time. I eat about third because of the fattier meats I eat. I eat about 33% in terms of calories protein and 66% fat, just in terms of intake. So it's not ketogenic. It is pretty much carnivore. And the fact that I eat mostly just mince or Scotch fillet, which is what we call it in Australia, but ribeye steak, that means I'm close to paleo as well. So I'm close to keto, close to paleo, but neither. I am pretty much just carnivore. So I do that primarily because of the awesome health effects that I've experienced in terms of energy. My energy is just through the roof. The pure amount of like muscle I've been able to build and maintain whilst eating carnivore specifically. The fact that I just feel fantastic in terms of satiety the entire time. So I'm not sure how many times I've mentioned satiety, but it's an important point because fasting is really difficult if you're hungry. But if you can find a way to fast, for example, in my case, 47 hours without getting hungry, that's a gold ticket. You can take that anywhere in the world and cut anywhere you want to be, wherever, whenever, or anytime. It's amazing. Which is really convenient because if I travel for work, for example, I can cut anywhere, doesn't matter. Anyway, so satiety. I feel totally full the first day. The second day, how it feels, the way I describe it is you feel like that feeling in the morning when you wake up and you know you should have breakfast, but you don't really feel like breakfast. You could have breakfast, but you don't really need it. I could skip it if I want to. That feeling that I just described, like pretty much everyone here has felt the feeling. Maybe, for example, if you ate lunch and you're at dinner, it's like, I had a big lunch, I don't really feel like dinner, I'm not really that hungry. That feeling is what you feel the entirety of the second day. So I did not get hungry, and unless you've really done it, you might not believe me, but there you go. So that's why I eat carnivore. Then why I fast 47 hours. For me, it's just been through brute experimentation. I've tried week-long fasts, multiple 72-hour fasts. I've tried alternate day fasting with no fasting on the first day, so just eating ad libitum to a calorie limit on the first day, and the second day eating 0. I've also tried alternate day fasting where you eat fine the first day and then you have 600 calories in the second day, and I've tried OMAD, I've tried everything. But of the many things I've tried, the one that works best for me, and the one I probably coach most people to do, is 47-hour fasts. Mostly because, and that's specifically for leaner people. So I'm 22% and less body fat. If you're above 22%, you could, that's a different story. But for when you're 22% and below, which is what I can speak to from personal experience, any longer a fast than that, then you start running into not necessarily hunger issues, but energy issues. You start getting to the point where you feel, it's a very subtle feeling. You go through the day and you don't feel like going out and seizing the day. You don't feel tired. You don't feel hungry. You just don't feel energetic. It's just a strange thing. And that's what you feel after that second day. And what I found was I had better results being energetic all the time by only eating in 48-hour windows or 40-hour blocks rather than 72 or any longer. And that meant I did things like start this YouTube channel, pursue my carnivore coaching career, to go out and exercise more. Exercise not the greatest for weight loss. It's good for muscle maintenance and for fitness, but we'll get into that in a different video. Do things like 7-hour walks, 25 kilo weighted walks and stuff like that. Like all that high energy stuff I did whilst 47-hour fasting. So because of that ability to maintain energy whilst also staying full or something like full feeling, that is why I find like that is like the golden zone and why I eat that way at the moment whilst cutting. So I'll get into a different video as to what I recommend for maintenance. It'll probably be some titled along the lines of what I do once I hit my goal weight or something like that. And long story short, I pretty much recommend carnivore with OMAD or carnivore with 2 meals a day. But yes, if you're cutting, then I recommend my current protocol. That is no stronger recommendation than doing it myself. And there you go. That's what I eat. I eat carnivore 95+% with condiments only, pretty much being the last 5%. 66 to 33% by calorie, so about 50-50 weight-wise, fat to protein ratio. And once every 47, so once every 2 days. I eat one meal, it takes about an hour, and that meal usually looks like 2 steaks and some like chicken tenders, or a kilo of mince and some nuts. So like, again, 95% carnivore. I'm not I don't think you need to be 100% if you don't have any like things like health issues from that. So yeah, there you go. That's what I eat. Hope you enjoyed the video, and next time I'll be coming with a topic rather than just, hey, a kind of a vlog style like this. So I'll be hitting specific topics as we go along, such as what should I eat on a carnivore diet, etc. So thank you for watching this show, and I hope you have a nice day.